Hey Libras, let us get straight to your reading from Spirit, personal growth, money, love, all the things that you want. This reading is going to give you the answer that you are looking for. So it looks like the basis of your month. Like what's really going on is you have the Knight of Water reverse and you got the King of Earth cross. So it looks like you're looking for perfection in love, Libra. It looks like there's a part of you that's like, I'm only going to take action in love if it's absolutely perfect. I'm only going to take action of love if they're like this perfect dream person and they just roll right into my life. Yeah, because you got it crossed by the King of Earth too. So what you need to realize though, Libra, is that relationships are built off of mutual shared energy of two people coming towards each other, right? Instead of like this, no, I'm only taking action and unless you're perfect. And this person might take action. This person might take action. This person might take action. Still not perfect. This might take action, and then boom, they're going to move on without you. Relationships are built on, hey, yeah, like, come over, I'll make you a sandwich. Oh, okay. Oh, the sandwich tasted good. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, why don't next time I make a sandwich? Oh, it tasted good. Yeah, okay. Hey, yeah, I can help you with that. Oh, how fun. Okay. Oh, I could use some help with this. But hear it that it's not I'm helping them with this because so I'm depositing into the friend bank so that they'll give back to me. No. It's yeah, I could definitely help you with that. Be present, be in the moment. Go, wow, I'm really glad that that impacted you and that that helped. That's awesome. When the time comes and you need help, go, hey, I could use help with that. You can negotiate that beforehand, but you want to give with a genuine, I'm willing just to give to benefit this person's life. You can pre negotiate, I want something in return, but not in a, I'm depositing this so that you in the future have to give back. Okay, because there's a little bit of, and then, yeah, look, so for like your soul lesson, you got the unity major karma card. You're definitely going through a huge overhaul, Libra, in your love life. And love is in like the romantic partner, but also love is in like friendships, just how to actually build a community around you so that you don't die alone, to be blunt. And it is about right now with your stance and your energy, it's like it's always putting the other person this energy to prove that they like you, to prove that they love you, to prove that they're worthy of your affection, of your time, of your energy. Guys, it's like if you have a flower that's growing and here's, the flower's in the center and here's the bed. If one side keeps getting watered, this side will eventually overwater to hopefully so water will come over here. Or like this side of the flower will start growing really well, but this half of the flower will die. So it will either get overwatered and like fall and die, right? Because it's overwatered, or it will start to like grow this way and like eventually collapse. Like a relationship requires two people's energies coming towards each other so that both people feel nurtured. Because like right now, what this can lead you to is you thinking that, hey, that person really likes me. Hey, that person's really into me. They're willing to do all of this. But if they've been in the energy of like, prove, they're going to get tired and go, fuck it. How much work is this person? Fuck it. This person has impossible standards, right? So, yeah, that's just not, the other person's not going to feel good. And yeah. So in your recent past, you did have something that happened. You got the wheel card upright. So you had something that happened that kind of like came out of the blue for you. It's probably what I just explained could happen in that situation. You had something come out of the blue and it's kind of thrusted you upon this personal growth journey. Let me pull. Wow. Okay. You got it clarified by the world and the three of cups upright. Wow. So this was a huge major lesson for you. Huge lesson, guys. Huge lesson about relationships, the way they work, and that like you got to give back. There's a part of you right now that's being a little joyous of like, good, I'm glad that's over. I know they really didn't like me. But you're not learning the ultimate lesson, which is why it's still kind of coming up. And that is for a person to feel loved and a person to want to keep going, they have to feel the energy coming back. Right? even when it's like a child and they can't give back like monetarily or help with chores yet, they're giving back with their glee, with their laughter. When you take a kid to a park, you see them run around, no matter how bad of a day you had, you're kind of like, wow, look at them have all that fun. And then as they're like running back and forth, going wee or whatever it is they're doing, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, life's not so bad. So they may not be able to give back money wise, they may not be able to give back skill wise, but they can give back in terms of glee and happiness. So it's kind of like you recognizing that. Okay, so it looks like right now, I mean, you're definitely feeling a little stubborn, a little, I'm fine. I'm doing just fine without them. They were tripping. They will come to their senses and they'll come back to me. So you think you're fine, and going into the near future, you are super, super fucking hopeful. Oh wow, you even got the renewal card, which is the ultimate card of reconciliation and the hopes or fears part of your read. You super think that they're going to come back, not necessarily crawling back, but from your stance, you're like, I did nothing wrong. They overreacted. When in reality, you weren't nurturing the relationship along, so they just kind of got fed up and left. And yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to fully learn the lesson this month. Sorry, Libra. It overall looks like you're going to be happy, like you're going to be content. It looks like you're not going to come to full terms with the relationship growth that you need. But it is a month of you starting to make that turn to recognize how to give and take in a relationship in a more balanced way so that you're essentially just not abandoned out of the blue. Your personal power this month. This is interesting. You got the Hanged Man. So your personal power, I would actually say for you guys, would be about not acting. Yeah, terrified by the Page of Earth reverse. It's about not acting helpless. It's about not acting hopeless. It's about like, well, they have to come to their senses and they have to come back. No, 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 no. You need to turn that Page of Air upright. You need to sometimes be the forgiving one. They're like, hey, I saw that you were super upset a couple days ago. I don't fully understand why. Can we have a conversation about it? Instead, that would be this. Instead of, no, they'll come to their senses. They need to come back and apologize to me. That's just a power play. That's a power play, Libra. And it's like that. I'm busy. You can schedule my calendar. You guys got to drop that attitude if you want to find real love, man. Sometimes it's not about being the bigger person, but it's sometimes recognizing that you might be in a less emotional state. So being willing to ask those clarifying questions, or sometimes if the other person is mean, but it's out of character, instead of like you were mean for no reason to me. What are you gonna do to apologize to me? What are you gonna do to make this up to me? It's got to be a little bit more of like whoa, what's got you so angry? I don't understand where this is coming from. Like, let's, how can I help talk it down, right? And then when they get a little less emotional, then they'll be like, oh, this person's got my back. This person's got my back. It's called out. What's it? It's repairing the relationship. I'm forgetting the exact term for it, but it's where like relationships aren't necessarily just happy, happy, joy, joy from the get-go, which is right now what you're thinking. Perfect. I'm only going to take action. It's perfect. It's more, it's like when a fight happens or an explosion happens, it's how do you guys come back together and repair it? That's what creates actual strength and actual unity in relationship. It's like, oh, wow, I did have an off day and they were willing to see that like I had an off day and they came back. Like that builds love. That builds trust. Let me think of the term for you guys. It's essentially, in short, Libra, it's about not focusing on getting your way or on having this perfect thing lined up, but like how do we come together with our individual energies and we both feel nourished by it so the relationship can flourish instead of the control freak thing. So instead of in terms of outside people's influences around you. Okay, Libra, you're going to like this a little bit. It does look like the other person acted rash quickly. They came to a decision quickly. The person's not gonna come back though. It kinda seems like whatever happened came out of the blue, and it from the cards, it did. They're not gonna come back though. As much as they have a lesson to learn in it too, you have lessons to learn, and until they can see that you're even open to learning yours, they're gonna be a little stubborn themselves and not learn their lesson. But you let that be their lesson. In terms of your final outcome for the month, wow, it looks like, I mean, you got the King of Air reverse. So you want to take action. You either want to repair the relationship or harmonize it or something, but you don't want to take action until you either get that internal feeling that everything's right, or maybe it's until they prove themselves. But it kind of looks like this is going to be like a month of awakening for you, of recognizing that how you are, how you show up, how you be, what you give in relationships, you're going to start to go through this like, maybe it's me, maybe there's something I need to do to change. It's kind of like, sometimes when maybe you have like a lot of relationships end, or maybe you were at work and your coworkers don't invite you out anymore, but you still see them hanging out. Sometimes when you have that alone moment, you're like, wait, why aren't they inviting me up, but they're inviting everyone else out? And that's when you get that introspection. This is definitely a month of kind of like breaking that barrier for you to start going with like, maybe there's something about the way I'm approaching relationships that needs to change and needs to be off. That's what that's what this month is about for you. Don't hold your breath on that one relationship unless you're willing to be the one to kind of reach out. I don't necessarily think it's going to be like a hug, like a, oh my God, thank you for coming back. I'm not getting those kind of cards. But it can maybe lead to some good personal growth for you. Maybe not. I don't really want to encourage you one way or another for that. But if you guys definitely want some help with this, I'm opening up personal sessions again, power hours. So if you'd like that, check in the comments below and book one. And in an hour, we will solve your top most pressing issues, no matter how big or how scary or unsolvable you think there are. We're going to clear the energy and just get you into the new reality. Love you guys. Bye.